Yeah. Hi everyone, it's Global Scholarships and I'm your host Az, and today we are here with another live stream. As you know, we are doing live streams on Fridays on 6 p.m. Korean time. So welcome. We are glad you joined us, whether you are watching us on stream, live stream right now, or you are watching this on VOD. Thank you for joining us. We do this every week. We go through some some scholarships that we do not feature in our other videos. And if you have any questions for us, you can ask them in chat. Our friends here will answer them for you. Now, normally Hyun would be joining me, but he won't be here for a couple of weeks. He is doing his military service. So other members of our team are joining me on the stream. So if you have any question during the live stream, like it could be about the specific like scholarship that we are going through, or any other scholarship that you might be interested in, or in general studying abroad, you can ask them whenever you want, and we'll do our best to answer them for you. Okay, so normally what we do is I go through a couple of scholarships, try to give you some information on those. Hang on. I cannot see our chat. Okay, it's great. That we do not really feature in our COS videos. So I'm going to go and start that. The first one we are going to talk about today is Lester B. Pearson International Scholarship at University of Toronto. Now, this is for bachelor students. It's full funding, meaning it covers your complete tuition fees, 100% of your tuition fees, your book and materials fees, and accommodation fees. Now, hang on, let me... Now, if you do not know, I don't think University of Toronto really needs an introduction. Like most people know, it's a very popular university in our community. The videos are most watched, and there are a lot of questions that you have about this school in particular. So it's one of the best universities in Canada, one of the best most popular universities in the world. There's really very little introduction needed for the school where the insulin was kind of created. So the school pretty much explains itself, but more information can be found through here. We have this University of Toronto admissions page on our website. You can get more information. You can see there are 47 different scholarships in this school, 100,000 people, 100,000 students, and most of these scholarships, by the way, I know 45 of them, I believe, are for undergraduates, 44 of them undergraduate students. Some of them are more smaller scholarships, but you can get more of these. So if you want to study in Canada, or if you want to study in abroad in general, University of Toronto is a great option, because not only it has a lot of so many students from other countries, international students, but it also has so many scholarship opportunities. And now, as you can see, the average bachelor's tuition fee is around something I guess this is equivalent to 33,000 United States dollars. So it's not very cheap, very affordable, but these type of scholarships really make them affordable for a lot of people. And if you want to learn more about the admission application process, you can click here for bachelor's and here for master's students. Again, as you can see, there are access to applications, and you can get more information from here about how to FAQs are a great way to get information on stuff like how do I apply to U of T, meaning University of Toronto, when do I need to apply, when will I hear from the university. So if you want to get more information about how to apply to the university, you can use these links. But more on the scholarship. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is a very like a very prestigious scholarship. Like, for example, the name Lester B. Pearson, if you do not know, comes from one of the former prime ministers of Canada, which was graduated from University of Toronto. I think University of Toronto graduated like 5 different prime ministers of Canada. So Lester B. Pearson is one of the most prestigious scholarships, and it's a very comprehensive scholarship too. Here we have the way like how you can apply to this scholarship. By the way, this notice is quite important too. Like there are a lot of fraudulent emails that people who try to scam students who are trying to like trying to apply to this like scholarships or schools. So you should be careful about those too. Now we have eligibility information here, application process. You just need to be an international student. Now this is again a very competitive scholarship. Okay, so for example, you need to be either in your final year of secondary school or have graduated no earlier than June 2023. If you graduated beforehand and if you didn't go to another school, like, or if you're not just straight away applying to this school or scholarship after you graduated from high school, you're not eligible for this. Or if you went to another university, meanwhile, you're not eligible. Like this scholarship interested in people who just graduated from high school and like just started in University of Toronto. It's a very competitive scholarship. We have the application. You need to receive a nomination from your school, from your high school. Like your high school should nominate you. You should like contact your high school for them to nominate you for this scholarship, and then you only get. Also, here's the thing. Now, when you apply to the University of Toronto, you can choose more than one program. Okay, but this scholarship, Lester B. Pearson scholarship, is only acceptable for your first choice. For example, if you chose like data science and then like engineering, and then you won the engineering program, you're not eligible for this. It has to be your first choice of program. Okay, yeah, this is a little bit like laborious, like a difficult program to apply because it's very competitive, it's very prestigious. But in my opinion, that's not really a bad thing, like because the application process alone eliminates a lot of the competition. Like I would rather apply for a very difficult scholarship to apply, like to go through the process and compete with like 20 people or 100 people rather than just a very simple and easy application process and then compete with 1,000 people. So yeah, it's a very competitive scholarship. And yeah, this is also how do we apply. You need your application form, you need a nomination letter, you need academic certificates or transcripts, and you need to be nominated again by your high school. Oops, sorry. So yeah, this is Lester B. Pearson International Scholarship, one of the most comprehensive scholarships if you want to study in Canada. Very competitive scholarship. Yeah, and if you have any questions about this scholarship or in general any other scholarship or studying abroad, you can ask them in chat, and our friends from Global Scholarships will answer them for you right now. They are in the chat. They are waiting for your questions. So if you have any questions at any point, you can just ask them. Oh, by the way, let me share the link for this scholarship page on chat. Okay, so here we are. This is the first scholarship of the day. It's a very interesting scholarship, very competitive one, very popular school. So if you have any questions about that, it's time to ask. We also make different informative videos on stuff like these, about different schools, how to apply to these schools or about just like the scholarships in general. So if you're interested in them, if you're watching us from on Facebook right now, you can head over to our YouTube channel to get more information, more videos. If you do not have any other questions, I'll just move on to our next scholarship, which is, let's see, it's Presidential International Scholarship at University of Southampton. Let me share the link in chat too. Oops. Okay. Now this is for bachelor's and master's students. It's at University of Southampton. It's full tuition, meaning it covers. Okay, here's the thing. It covers either £10,000 of your scholarship or covers the entire tuition fee. What does it mean? I will explain in a minute. But first, a little bit more information about the University of Southampton. If you want to study in the United Kingdom, this is a very good university. It's, as you can see, it's in Southampton, close to London. I believe it's like 2 hours ride. So the University of Southampton, by the way, is like one of the Russell Group universities, a research, it's a public research university. And if you do not know what Russell Group is, it's like the very prestigious group of universities, like public research universities in United Kingdom. So if you want to study in United Kingdom, it's a very good option. We can get more information about the school, of course, here in our admissions page. That gives us a lot of information. Now, it's not a large school. Sorry, it has 15,000 students and 8 scholarships. Now, as you can see, the average bachelor's tuition fee is 20,000. Sorry, £20,000. Now, this scholarship either take care of the whole tuition fee, or it covers £10,000, which is like the half of the tuition fee. Okay, so you can get more information on how to apply to this school through one of these links, like undergraduate applications here, application steps, key dates, deadlines before you apply, etc. You can get information here. Now, let's get to the scholarship. Okay, now this scholarship, as you can see, it kind of, the amount is, it will depend on your application. Like, what does that mean? I'll answer it in a second. Now, this is, hang on. Okay. Okay, as you can see, this is this is affiliated to UN Sustainable Development Goals. Okay, so when you go to online application form to apply to this school, you get a lot of questions about the UN Sustainable Development Goals, like which UN Sustainable Development Goals are relevant to your intended program of study. So you need to answer 4 questions here. Which UN Sustainable Development Goals are relevant to your expected program of study and why? And like, how will your intended program of study make a contribution to the UN Sustainable Development Goals? So you answer these 4 questions here. Okay? Hang on, wait. There was one more question. Okay, anyway. So you answer these questions here, and then depending on your answers, they score your application. And the first 10 applicants, the 10 applicants with the highest score will get 100% tuition fee waivers. So if you get in the first 10, like highest score of 10, you do not pay any tuition, but the next 15 applicants will get £10,000 of their tuition fees. So if you're in the top 10, you do not pay any tuition fee. If you're in the next 15, you only pay the half of the tuition fee. Okay, so this is pretty much it. These are the countries you need to reside in to be able to apply. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It covers your tuition fee, maybe completely, or maybe at the half of your tuition fee, depending on your answers and how much your program that you want to study aligns with the UN sustainability goals. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's kind of a straightforward scholarship. If you are interested in this one, or interested in general studying in UK, and you have any questions, you might can ask them in chat, and our friends here in chat will answer them for you. Yeah, this is the university, by the way. Again, it's a public research university. It's one of the founding members of Russell Group, actually. So it's one of the better research universities in the UK. Anyway, I guess we do not have any questions, so I'm going to move on to our next scholarship. Right, which is IUPUI University Fellowship at Indiana University, Purdue University, Indianapolis. I will refer to it as Indiana University from now on. Let me just share the links on here and here. All right, so again, this is in Indiana University. This is for master's and PhD students. It's full funding. It's a fellowship. Yeah, it's a fellowship. So it covers your entire tuition fee. This is not monthly stipend, by the way. $18,000 is for master's students annually. It's for 1 year. So and $22,000 stipend for doctoral students. Now I think we need to update this one, because it also covers your health insurance, which is quite important in United States of America. If you do not know, like medical bills can really make people go bankrupt. Like just one ambulance call may force you to go bankrupt. So healthcare is quite important in United States of America. It also covers that. It covers healthcare. Now it is in Indiana. Now, as you can see, from this the first picture of the school is a swimming pool. Why? Because Indiana University is quite big on athletics. Like there are a lot of they are good university, but they are also very active on athletics side of the things. So, and they have like the largest closed indoor swimming pool. I believe that's a thing. So yeah, that's it's in Indianapolis. Now it's closer to the east side, but it's not really close. It's like 11 hours or 12 hours drive from New York. That's how United States is. Like 12 hours drive is a close place. Yeah. So if you want to study in United States, it's close to other cities. It's close to Canada. So yeah, it's a good university. We can get more information from here. Again, as you can see, it has 4 scholarships. You can get more information about them here on our page. The average bachelor's tuition fee is $31,000. Average master tuition fee is $16,000. Yeah, so this scholarship, it covers the tuition fee. And it covers the tuition fee and like a monthly stipend, a yearly stipend, that you can live on, because like Indianapolis is not a very expensive place. Like with that money, maybe you cannot live in New York or like LA or something, but Indiana is not that expensive. So let's get more information about the scholarship. Now, as you can see here, we have a lot of fellowships and awards. Like you can see every one of these like groups have so many different scholarships. So if you're interested in studying in USA, this is a very good option. Like you can just go here and see what scholarships you are eligible for. But what we are interested in here, the fellowship, is here. IUPUI University Fellowships. As you can see, this is 1 year support. And for masters, it's $18,000. For PhD, it's $22,000. And it's yearly stipend. And we have, again, the health insurance. Now, for this, you need to be nominated by your department or the school. So you need to go like and apply to the school, start attending to the school, and then nominated by the department or the school. It's competitively awarded to the best MAs or MS and PhD students entering Indianapolis research-based graduate programs each fall. Okay, again, you can see there are other programs here, fellowships. If you're interested, you can look into those. But this is just like a very good scholarship that enable you to live off in Indianapolis. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in studying in USA or Indianapolis, it's a good opportunity, I would say. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the chat. Our friends from Global Scholarships are in the chat waiting for your questions. So if you have any questions, it could be about this scholarship, about any other scholarship that you might be interested in, about its school, about in general studying abroad, you can ask them in the chat and our friends will answer you. So, I guess you do not have any questions yet. Okay. Well, then I will move to our next scholarship, which is Research Training Program International Scholarships at University of South Australia. Yeah, this is a research scholarship. This is for master's and PhD students. It's full funding. It's pretty much a full-time work. Hang on, let me share the link for people who are interested in. Yeah, it's you get full tuition of up to 3 years for PhD and 2 years for master students. Masters by research students, by the way, because it's a research program, and a full-time stipend of at least $32,000 annually for up to 3 years. It's basically, if you're a PhD student, you get full tuition and annual $32,000 for 3 years. If you're doing your master's, you get that for 2 years. You also get a thesis allowance, and you get overseas student health cover provided by IUPUI. Now, if you want to study in Australia, I highly recommend you to go and see what this is. This is a health cover, like a health insurance that is provided in Australia. You might want to know what it covers, what makes you eligible. But this is pretty much like a full-time research job. So you get like sick leaves and like health insurance and etc. We'll get to that. But first, where is University of South Australia? Let's see that a little bit. Now, as you can see, it is in the city of Adelaide. This is a kind of a new university, a new school, but it's a really good school. I believe like it's in those top 50 under 50 lists, like top 50 universities that are under 50 years of age. So it's a very good research university, like technological university. So, and it's like one of the founding members of, like, I believe it was Australian Technology Network. So it's quite good in terms of technology and research. So if you're interested in studying in those areas, or studying in Australia in general, which is, Australia is quite popular too with international students. It's one of the largest education exporters. I think it is the largest education exporter in the world. So this is the South Australia, Adelaide. You can get more information about the school here in the admissions page if you want, if you're interested. As you can see, it has 5 scholarships. The application, tuition fees are about 33,000 Australian dollars. And yeah, you can get more information here, like international students admissions page for master's degree. But for this, you don't need to actually apply to a master's degree. Let me explain that here. Now, this is a research scholarship, okay? So, as you can see, we have the benefits and conditions here. This is the Research Training Program International Scholarship. Now, we have this scholarship benefits and conditions PDF here. You can look into that, but it's pretty much the same information. As you can see, you have sick leave, additional paid sick leave, like maternity leave. It's pretty much a full-time job. Now, how to apply? Here's the thing. You do not apply to a program of like PhD or master's. You apply to a research project. Now, okay, first you check your eligibility. Now, what does that mean? Now, to be eligible for this program, first of all, you need to be either like a PhD or Master of Research. So this page is about the eligibility. Okay, if you have a master or if you have a PhD, you're eligible. And then you go here and find a research project, a project that you can apply to. Okay, as you can see, we have different projects here. Now, here, applicant type, we choose international applicant. Now, these are projects, okay? These are the projects that are going on right now. For example, development of plastic thermal batteries. You can click on this, learn more about this project if it's in your area, in your research area. As you can see, we have the project stipend here, domestic and international. And then you apply to this project. And when you're accepted this project, that's when you get the this scholarship coverage, okay? That's when you get $32,000 annually. Like it's pretty much like a full-time research job, and when you finish it, you get like a master's by PhD. And here you have how to apply, or like what will you do if you are accepted, etc. So yeah, this is how it works. It's you work in a or you can you can create your own research project and then work in that if it's accepted. So yeah, it's either you basically work in a research project and then you get paid and you get all these benefits during that research project. That's pretty much it. Again, there's no separate application because you do not really apply for a I don't know what PhD or something or that kind of program. You apply for a research program. Yeah, if you have any questions about this, you can ask about them in the chat, in our chat, and our members of our team are in the chat. They are waiting for your questions. If you have any question, doesn't have to be about this. It's not have to be about this specific scholarship. You can ask about any scholarship that you are interested in, maybe in like studying in other countries, maybe like how the process works, and etc. If you have any questions about that, You can just write them in our chat, and our friends will answer them for you. Yeah, okay. So I guess we do not have any questions. Right, then I will move on to our last and the final scholarship of the day. So this is Belt and Road Initiative Scholarship at University of Electronic Science and Technology of China. Now we can see this is, let me share the link in our chat. This is for master's and PhD students. It's full funding, meaning it covers your tuition fees, it covers your medical insurance, it covers your on-campus accommodation, and a monthly living allowance of 1,500 Chinese yuan for full scholars. If you do not get full scholarship on this, you get pretty much the same thing. You just don't get the allowance, living allowance, which is a little less than minimum wage. Like minimum wage is, I believe, 2,400 Chinese yuans for Beijing at least. So yeah, this covers, like, this full funding covers your entire tuition fees, etc. Now, University of Electronic Science and Technology of China is in Szechuan. I'm not sure how is it pronounced. So this school has like quite close affiliation with the government. This is like it was opened as a part of a project, like a science project. So it has very good scientific and technological research base. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in electronic science or technology, it's a good university. Belt and Road Initiative, by the way, if you do not know, it's a international project to bring closer a lot of countries in Asia and especially like Southeast Asia here. This is a part of that initiative. You can get more information on the school here. As you can see, we have quite eligibility criteria here. You must be of good health. This is not just physical, but also mental health, that you will be able to live in China. You have academic excellence. You need to have academic excellence, not getting any additional scholarships, and abiding by Chinese rules and regulations. Now you can get more information about the school here. As you can see, this is the only scholarship that you can get in this school. Now, tuition fees are not really that high. They're like $2,000. But if you're not from a very developed part of the world, this might still be quite unaffordable for you. So yeah, it covers the tuition fees. Let's get more information on the scholarship. Hang on. Yeah, here it is. I have to say, I actually kind of like this, the website of this, both the university and the scholarship. It's very informative. As you can see, we have the scholarship coverage here. If you get full university scholarship, you get tuition, dormitory, insurance, and living allowance. If you get partial university scholarship, you get the same thing without the allowance. You get the scholarship duration. It's very straight to the point, very straightforward, informative stuff, like not like very, doesn't look like a very marketing point of view, just very informative. Only graduate programs is available. Again, this is not for bachelor's degrees. And this is where you can contact. Here we have the application, online application link. You can use this to apply. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's like, it covers your tuition fees, health insurance. Health insurance is like if you are living away from your family, away from your hometown, it's very important, especially if you are like studying in the United States of America. It really can be, I don't want to go into the whole like healthcare system of the United States, but it can really be become a nightmare. So healthcare is extremely important. So yeah, this covers, even though if it's in China, it covers tuition fees, healthcare, medical insurance, accommodation, and maybe even if in an allowance. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the scholarship. If you have any questions about this one, you can ask them in the chat. Our friends will answer. If you have any questions about anything that we make content on, it doesn't have to be about this particular scholarship. It can be about any other scholarship that, or it can be about a school that you want to apply to, you want to attend to, and do not know the certain like application procedures, or in general a certain topic about studying abroad. That can be important too. So yeah, if you have any type of questions about these topics, you can ask them, and we'll do our best to answer them for you. I'll just wait a couple of minutes to see if there are any questions. Otherwise, I'm kind of I finished the scholarships that we were going to go today through, and so yeah, if you do not have any other questions, that's we're gonna wrap this live stream up here. Also, if you have any questions but you couldn't do it, you couldn't make it to the live stream, you're watching this on VOD, or like in general, maybe we make this into clips. If you couldn't make it to our live stream, you can ask any questions that you might have on our YouTube channel or YouTube videos. Facebook, not so much. Facebook, we do not really go all in on the Facebook front right now. So if you have any questions, you can ask them on our YouTube channel, on any one of our videos. We probably have a video about the topic you might be interested in, that you might have a question about. Like, we do a lot of videos about like, I don't know, like homesickness, healthcare, like what to do in a specific situation, or how to apply to a school, or like how to apply to a scholarship. We have a lot of those kind of content. But if you see them and still like you have a question that we did not answer in any of those videos, you can just ask them in the comments of those videos, if not here. So we'll do our best to answer them for you. I believe we do not have any further questions. So yeah, I'm going to wrap the live stream here. So again, thank you for joining us. We do this every Friday on 6 p.m. right now. For a couple of weeks, Jan won't be joining me because he's doing his military service. So, but I'm joined by other members of our team that will be answering your questions here. So if you can, tune into our next live stream on next Friday on 6 p.m. Korean time, by the way, 6 p.m. Korean time. So yeah, again, thank you for joining us, whether you're in the stream right now or you're watching this on VOD. Thank you for joining us, and see you soon.